Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Teri.
Hey there, music lovers. Buckle up because we're about to dive into another electrifying episode of The Music in Me. Get ready for a musical roller coaster that's going to leave you breathless and tapping your toes. I am absolutely buzzing with excitement to be your guide on this wild ride through the dazzling world of Broadway. And guess what? It's the month of love. It's still February, and love is in the air. So I decided to crank up the romance and bring you a Broadway show that's all about the L word. After much soul-searching and head-scratching, it finally hit me like a Broadway star belting out a high note. We're talking about none other than Moulin Rouge the musical. Hold on to your hats because this show is an explosion of passion, music, and all things love. But before we dive headfirst into the spectacular tunes, I've got a backstage pass to the making of this musical marvel. I'll uncover a little bit about how Moulin Rouge went from the dazzling silver screen to setting the Broadway stage on fire. It's a journey that's as thrilling as a Broadway opening night. But I won't just be talking about the musical. I'll be serenading your ears with the heart-pounding, soul-stirring songs that make Moulin Rouge a feast for the senses. Get ready to be transported to the bohemian streets of Paris, where love, passion, and music collide in the most spectacular way. Before we kick off this love-infused adventure, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a single note of the musical magic I'm about to unleash. And hey, let's grow this music-loving community together. Share the podcast far and wide. I'm thrilled to see the podcast family expanding, but hey, we can always use more music enthusiasts like you. If you've got burning questions or fantastic ideas, slide into my DMs because this is a party and everyone's invited. So, my fellow music aficionados, buckle up, turn up the volume, and let's embark on a heart-pounding journey through the love story that is Moulin Rouge the musical. Get ready to be swept off your feet. Okay, let's dive into the fascinating backstory of Moulin Rouge the musical. Picture this. It's 2018, and the lights go up at the Emerson Colonial Theater in Boston, marking the birthplace of this Broadway sensation. The musical, a jukebox masterpiece with a book by John Logan, is the brainchild of the creative minds behind the 2001 film Baz Luhrmann and Craig Pearce. Fast forward to June 28, 2019, the Al Hirschfeld Theater in New York City becomes the dazzling stage for this spectacle, officially opening on July 25th. At the 74th Tony Awards, Moulin Rouge swept the stage with a jaw-dropping 14 nominations and walked away with 10 prestigious awards, including the crown jewel of Best Musical. Now let's rewind the clock to the early 2000s, where rumors of a Moulin Rouge stage musical in Las Vegas were as wild as a can-can dance. But it wasn't until 2016 that the stars aligned, and Global Creatures, with the guidance of director Alex Timbers, took the reins to bring this iconic tale to the stage. A workshop in 2017 featuring the talents of Aaron Tveit and Karen Olivo set the groundwork for the musical magic that was about to unfold. So, as we step into the glamorous Montmartre quarter of Paris, let's cover the romantic escapades of Christian and Satine before we hit the high notes of the unforgettable songs that make this musical a showstopper. Imagine the bohemian streets of Montmartre in Paris, where love, passion, and sequins are practically part of the air you breathe. Enter Christian, a wide-eyed young composer with dreams as grand as the Eiffel Tower. As he stumbles into the glitzy realm of the Moulin Rouge, little does he know that his heart is about to take a wild ride. But this isn't just any love story. Christian finds himself entangled in a dazzling web of desire and ambition as he falls head over heels for Satine, the sparkling star of the Moulin Rouge. Hold on to your beret, though, because Satine has her own dreams to chase, and the path to true love is paved with surprises and a few kicks from the famous can-can. The Belle epic wouldn't be complete without its cast of eccentric characters. from the quirky Toulouse-Lautrec to the sultry Nini. And then there's the formidable Duke, a wealthy and possessive suitor who adds a twist to this love story that keeps us on the edge of our seats. Of course, let's not forget the puppet master himself, Zidler, the enigmatic force behind the glittering Moulin Rouge. Together, this eclectic cast weaves a tale of forbidden love, artistic ambition, and a can-can dance that'll have you tapping your toes in no time. So, buckle up for a journey through the cobblestone streets of Paris, where every twist and turn is accompanied by a show-stopping number and a touch of theatrical magic. Okay, now that we know the ins and outs of the story and the colorful characters, let's raise the curtain on the main event, the sensational songs that make Moulin Rouge the musical a spectacle like no other. In my book, the real enchantment lies in the show's phenomenal soundtrack. These songs are the breathing heart of the production, seamlessly weaving into the narrative and amplifying the characters' emotions. From the electrifying Welcome to the Moulin Rouge to the touching reprise of Comme What May, each tune acts as an emotional anchor through the highs and lows of love, passion, and artistic expression. It is worth noting that while most of the songs are brilliant covers, the musical introduces two original gems, Come What May, and So Exciting the Pitch Song, adding a unique flavor to the mix. The creators have brilliantly curated a soundtrack that pays homage to the film's iconic music while introducing new show-stopping arrangements. So, music enthusiasts, fasten your seatbelts. We're embarking on a melodic journey that'll leave an indelible mark on your heart and soul. Let the symphony of Moulin Rouge the musical unfold, and may its powerful songs resonate with you as deeply as they have with audiences worldwide. Oh, and spoiler alert, I will be discussing some plot points along the way, so this is your warning. Let's kick off with the explosive opening number. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge, a wild ride into a world of glitz, glamour, and unbridled joy. As Harold Zidler declares, the Moulin Rouge is a state of mind. You're not just in a seat, you're strapped into a roller coaster of extravagance. The curtain rises, and a burst of color engulfs the room as burlesque and can-can dancers create a visual feast. Now let's talk about the mashup of songs that are in the opening number. From the rhythmic beats of Burning Down the House to the infectious groove of Ride With Me, it's not just a soundtrack, it's a heart-pounding symphony. Among the playlist, the anthem of Moulin Rouge takes center stage, Lady Marmalade, the pulse propelling this enchanting journey forward. This isn't just an introduction, it's a grand entrance into a world where love is a wild dance and the stakes are as high as the kicks in a can-can routine. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge isn't just a performance, it's a declaration that the next few hours will be a whirlwind of glamour, romance, and sheer spectacle. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge, where the state of mind is a wild dance, and the magic is about to unfold in ways you've never imagined. Hold on to your hats, because the next song is about to blow you away. In the vibrant streets of Montmartre, Paris, Christian, armed with nothing but his songwriting prowess, stumbles upon the struggling artist Toulouse-Lautrec and the vivacious dancer Santiago. The dynamic duo is desperately searching for lyrics to their musical, uttering the unusual, "The hills are alive," with the screams of the proletariat. Without missing a beat, Christian burst into The Sound of Music with his own dreamy twist, winning the hearts of Toulouse-Lautrec and Santiago. He then treats them to a melody of his creations, including revamped versions of classics like Every Breath You Take and Never Gonna Give You Up. Now, cue the excitement as the trio dives into a mashup of Lord's Royals and Fun's We Are Young, passionately supporting the bohemian ideals of truth, beauty, freedom, and love. Next comes the Broadway spectacle that shatters the night, a dazzling performance of The Sparkling Diamond in Moulin Rouge. Picture this: the lights dim, anticipation crackles in the air, and then, like a shooting star, the performer descends on a swing, taking center stage with the iconic song. In this mesmerizing Broadway rendition, The Sparkling Diamond isn't just a song, it's a dazzling mashup merging the timeless charm of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend with the sass of Material Girl. But wait, there's more. The show-stopping number transforms into The Sparkling Diamond, a musical masterpiece that pulls out all the stops. The melody expands to include the James Bond theme Diamonds Are Forever, Rihanna's Diamonds, Beyonce's Single Ladies, En Vogue's My Lovin', and the funk of Commodore's Brick House. This isn't just a performance, it's a Broadway journey through time and genres, where every note is a sparkling gem in the crown of theatrical entertainment. The stage comes alive with lights, sequins, and Broadway magic. The Sparkling Diamond is not only a dazzling spectacle, but also the introduction of Satine, adorned in glamour, taking you on a whirlwind adventure. It's a fusion of Broadway glitz, glamour, and the sheer audacity of a diamond-studded playlist that leaves you breathless and wanting more. So, dear audience, prepare to be bedazzled as the performer descends on that swing. A Broadway symphony of sparkle, sass, and sensational music that defines the Moulin Rouge in all its glittering glory. Okay, now grab your top hats and feathered boas because the Moulin Rouge is about to burst into a whirlwind of energy. Imagine this. Christian, exuding charm, seizes the chance to introduce himself to the enchanting Satine. They hit the dance floor in a dazzling moment of mistaken identities, and the entire Moulin Rouge crowd joins the revelry to the beats of Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance, and the anthemic chorus of Pink's Raise Your Glass. Shut Up and Raise Your Glass becomes the pulsating anthem, seamlessly blending with the joyous chaos on the dance floor. Walk the Moon's infectious beats and Pink's celebratory chorus fuse into a spectacular soundtrack, setting the stage for a night of mistaken identities, joyous celebration, and of course, a touch of Moulin Rouge magic. But the festivities don't end there. Enter Katy Perry's Firework, a vibrant explosion of sound and emotion. However, in Moulin Rouge, this infectious anthem transforms into a poignant power ballad. Picture Satine, adorned in glitter and facing the mirror in her dressing room. As she battles the passage of time and the ominous shadow of consumption, Firework becomes a melancholic hymn, a reminder to herself to stay strong for the sake of the Moulin Rouge. In this heartfelt rendition, the bright, explosive bop takes on a new meaning as Satine, the Sparkling Diamond, grapples with the fragility of life. It's not just a song, it's a haunting reminder of the transient nature of beauty and the enduring power of the Moulin Rouge. All right, brace yourselves for one of my absolute favorite moments in the show. The stage is alive with energy, anticipation crackling in the air. Christian, armed with nothing but his heart and a guitar, takes center stage in the spellbinding world of Moulin Rouge. In a whimsical turn of events, he serenades Satine with Your Song in an impromptu audition, all at the request of Lautrec and Santiago. As Christian pours his soul into the melody, Your Song transforms from a mere performance into a musical dialogue, a blossoming expression of real and unspoken emotions between him and Satine. The tender notes and heartfelt lyrics create an atmosphere of genuine connection, transcending the boundaries of a typical audition. This poignant moment mirrors the iconic use of Your Song in the Moulin Rouge movie. And here's a fun fact. Baz Luhrmann, the mastermind behind the Moulin Rouge magic, personally reached out to Elton John for permission to use the song. Thrilled by the idea, Elton not only granted permission, but also played a pivotal role in bringing other artists on board for this musical extravaganza. So, dear audience, get ready to be swept away by the heartfelt strains of Your Song as it weaves a tale of budding romance and unspoken emotions in the enchanting world of the Moulin Rouge. Witness a musical moment where love takes center stage and the magic of Your Song transcends the boundaries of fiction and reality in the most exhilarating way possible. Now hold on to your hats and get ready for a wild ride with So Exciting, the Pitch Song, a dazzling original that's as infectious as it is energetic. Imagine this. The Moulin Rouge is abuzz with unexpected chaos as Satine and Christian, joined by the dynamic trio of Toulouse-Lautrec, Santiago, and Zidler, concoct a plan to outwit the Duke. In a whirlwind of creativity, they pretend to pitch the Duke a show on the spot, a spectacle packed with love and death and sex and money and dancing, and away we go. It's a plot created on the fly, a roller coaster of intrigue and excitement as they weave a tale to keep the Duke in the dark about their secret rendezvous. But that's not all that's changed for the musical adaptation. The show they invent takes a daring turn. The villain, once a Maharaja, now transforms into a formidable gangster. The heart of the song remains, pulsating with an infectiously energetic refrain. So exciting, the audience will stop and cheer. So delighting, it will run for 50 years. So exciting, the pitch song is not just a song, it's an anthem of theatrical rebellion, where the magic of the Moulin Rouge takes center stage, promising a show that will leave you stomping, cheering, and delighting in the thrill for years to come. Now prepare for a sizzling showdown because the next act is about to set the stage ablaze in Symphony for the Duke. The villainous Duke and the captivating Satine take center stage, delivering an electrifying performance that's a mashup of Rolling Stones classics, Symphony for the Devil, Gimme Shelter, and You Can't Always Get What You Want. And here's a fun twist. If you listen closely, you'll catch a rhythm from Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison tucked in there too, adding extra spice to the mix. As the Duke and Satine find themselves alone in her dressing room, the stage transforms into a battleground of emotions. The song kicks off with a nod to the Duke's villainous nature, creating an atmosphere charged with intrigue. The mashup unfolds in a thrilling medley, each note echoing the tumultuous dance between the characters. You Can't Always Get What You Want becomes a poignant reflection of Satine's predicament. She doesn't want the Duke, but needs him to survive, adding a complex layer to the performance. The Duke revels in his devilish charm, adding a sinister twist to the mix. So come on, baby, light my fire. The electrifying notes set the stage ablaze with a mix of rock and rhythm. Symphony for the Duke isn't just a song, it's a musical showdown that captures the raw emotions, desires, and conflicts in the Moulin Rouge. And now get ready to dive into the whimsical world of Moulin Rouge with the fabulous tune Nature Boy. Our next electrifying adventure. Lautrec takes center stage, crooning this soulful ballad to inspire Christian for the thrilling journey of true love with Satine. But this isn't your average ballad. It's a musical escapade packed with excitement and love. Nature Boy became a cornerstone in the Moulin Rouge film, and in the musical it reaches a new level of exhilaration. As Lautrec weaves his magic, the stage comes alive with the spirit of romance and promise of true love. It's not just a ballad, it's a call to arms for the pursuit of the greatest adventure, love. Here's where things get even more thrilling. The song's final lines drop a major truth bomb, echoing the core theme of the musical. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Did you know the who's who of music royalty, from Nat King Cole to Lady Gaga, have serenaded us with their renditions of this popular tune since its 1948 release? Even the legendary David Bowie recorded a cover specifically for the Moulin Rouge movie, bringing a touch of his magic to the mix. Nature Boy is not just a ballad, it's a musical escapade celebrating the greatest adventure of all, the thrilling dance of love. Okay, hold on to your hats for another one of my favorite songs from the movie and the Broadway musical. Get ready for the exhilarating whirlwind of Elephant Love Medley, a musical marvel that packs more excitement than a fireworks show on New Year's Eve. Brace yourselves, because in the movie version, this powerhouse medley incorporates a whopping 10 songs in just over 4 minutes. But wait, the musical version takes it up a notch, squeezing in a jaw-dropping 19 songs in just over 5 minutes. Now that's a musical roller coaster like no other. Christian kicks off the melody, serenading Satine with romantic lyrics like "In the Name of Love," "One Night in the Name of Love," urging her to take a chance on this crazy thing called love. Satine, being the feisty and cynical enchantress she is, retorts with sassy lyrics like, "What's love got to do with it?" Because let's face it, she can't afford to risk it all for love. But hold on to your heartstrings, because as the melody unfolds, they can't resist the magnetic pull of passion, and the duet soars to new heights. It's not just a melody, it's a musical tug-of-war, a battle of wits and emotions that crescendos into a harmonious explosion of love and desire. And why Elephant Love Medley? Well, imagine this. The lovers belt out the sensational melody in Satine's dressing room, which just happens to be housed in a colossal elephant statue on the Moulin Rouge grounds. The very name evokes the grandeur and whimsy of the setting, adding an extra layer of excitement to this show-stopping spectacle. It's not just a performance, it's a musical feast that leaves you breathless and craving more. And that brings us to the end of Act 1. Welcome, music enthusiasts, to the most dazzling segment of your week. It's time for the interesting fact of the week. And this week, we're spilling the beans on the musical extravaganza that is Moulin Rouge the Musical. Hold on to your top hats, because this show doesn't just play music, it's a full-blown musical roller coaster. We're talking over 70 pop hits, from the classics to the chart toppers, all mixed and mashed into a glitter-filled tornado of sound. It's not your grandma's cover band. These mashups redefine musical fusion. Imagine Bad Romance meeting Lady Marmalade in a dance-off that'll have you grooving in your seat. It's a soundtrack that's as diverse and electrifying as the can-can itself. So, buckle up for a musical feast that's anything but ordinary. Moulin Rouge the Musical isn't just a show, it's a party. And the playlist is the VIP guest. That's your interesting fact of the week. Now back to our episode. Welcome back, everyone. Hold on to your top hats and prepare for a backstage extravaganza in Act 2 that'll set your heart racing faster than a can-can dancer. Christian spills the backstage tea, unveiling that his romance with Satine is just the beginning of the sizzling affairs behind the curtain. Lights up on Santiago and the sensational dancer Nini, kicking things off with a pulse-pounding steamy duet titled Backstage Romance, featuring Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. But that's not all. Brace yourselves for an ensemble explosion as more performers join in, turning the stage into a playground of passion. They rehearse a high-energy dance, grooving to an electrifying medley, seamlessly blending the seductive vibes of Bad Romance, the rhythmic beats of White Stripes' Seven Nation Army, and the irresistible allure of Britney Spears' Toxic. Backstage just got a whole lot hotter, and the Moulin Rouge is about to explode with a riot of fun, excitement, and electrifying romance. Now, hold on to your seats, because we're diving into another one of my absolute favorites. And yes, I say that a lot, but these songs are just too good to pick just one. Get ready for a heart-pounding, love-soaked adventure with Come What May, the dazzling anthem that's as original as it is electrifying. Picture this: Christian and Satine wrapped in the warm glow of love, professing their devotion with an epic line. I love you until the end of time, come what may. The stage transforms into a realm of passion and promise. But here's the exciting twist. The song's title isn't just a catchy phrase. It's a nod to the legendary Shakespeare himself, sneakily slipped into the pages of Twelfth Night and Macbeth. Now that's some high-octane literary flair. But wait, there's more. Come What May isn't a newcomer to the Moulin Rouge magic. Originally crafted for another Lerman masterpiece, Romeo and Juliet, this powerhouse anthem found its way into Moulin Rouge to stir up the romantic whirlwind even more. It's not just a song, it's a love-soaked journey that transcends time and Shakespearean flair, promising an explosion of fun, excitement, and an unforgettable musical adventure. Get ready to strut down the glamorous Champs-Élysées in style as the Duke serenades Satine in Only Girl in a Material World, a dazzling twist on Rihanna's anthem that will have you itching to join the glitzy parade. The Duke, dripping in riches and promises of a luxe life, croons to Satine, "I want to make you feel like you're the only girl in the world," turning the ritzy avenue into a playground of opulence and extravagance. But hold on to your diamonds, because this isn't your typical love story. The song takes a dramatic turn with a pained reprise of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Satine, torn between desire and survival, grapples with the harsh reality. "There may come a time when they're no longer calling, so I must climb just to keep me from falling," she cries, setting the stage for a heart-wrenching roller coaster. And just when you think the drama has reached its peak, enter Chandelier. A heartbroken and lost Christian, fearing the loss of Satine to the suspicious Duke, finds solace in the bohemian remedy, absinthe. With Sia's Chandelier as the anthem, Christian dives into a world where tomorrow doesn't exist, egged on by the wild bohemians. But wait, there's a twist. Satine appears as the Green Fairy in an absinthe-induced hallucination, turning the stage into a surreal dreamscape of emotions and illusions. Our next thrilling sensation about to hit the Moulin Rouge stage is none other than El Tango de Roxanne. Get ready to dive into the fiery world of passion and heartbreak with this Moulin Rouge masterpiece, a thrilling mashup of the Police's iconic Roxanne and Mariano Mora's sultry Tanguera. The stage explodes with life as the Moulin Rouge performers belt out electrifying tunes, tangoing their way through a cautionary tale of love, lust, and shattered hearts. This isn't your average song. It's a whirlwind of emotions where Christian, fueled by rage, anguish, and lovesickness, pours his heart out about the pain of being without Satine. The tango becomes a canvas for his turmoil, a dance of passion that takes the stage by storm. And let's talk about fan favorite status. El Tango de Roxanne isn't just a highlight, it's a sensation. This show-stopping number has captured hearts in both the film and musical, and a viral clip of Tony Award-winning original cast member Aaron Tveit singing the song in 2022 is proof that the Moulin Rouge magic is timeless and electrifying. Side note, Aaron Tveit, I love him. Very talented. I love him. Okay. Hold on to your hats because the Moulin Rouge is about to unleash the emotional roller coaster of a lifetime with crazy rolling and angst-fueled frenzy that cranks up the drama to exhilarating heights. As Christian and Satine gear up for the show of a lifetime, they unleash a medley that's nothing short of a musical whirlwind. Imagine this. Satine, summoning all her strength for what could be her final performance, dives into Adele's Rolling in the Deep. Meanwhile, Christian, concocting a plan that redefines theatrical intensity, serenades with Gnarls Barkley's Crazy. It's a collision of emotions, a symphony of love and loss that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, craving the next surprising turn in the Moulin Rouge saga. But fear not, because the excitement doesn't stop there. Enter Your Song Reprise, a last-minute revelation that turns the tide. Satine, with a heart full of love, unveils that she never stopped loving Christian, transforming Your Song into a sensational duet that affirms their love before a captivated audience. It's a moment of pure magic and a celebration of love that'll make your heart race with joy. As the curtain closes with the triumphant finale come what may, brace yourself for a resolution that's nothing short of triumphant. Though their ultimate happiness may be fleeting, Christian vows to immortalize their love story. Joined by the indomitable trio of Zidler, Lautrec, and Santiago, they pledge to hold on to truth, beauty, freedom, and above all, love. It's a finale that'll leave you cheering, reminding you that even in the face of adversity, love triumphs in the Moulin Rouge. And now, dear audience, brace yourselves for the ultimate showstopper, the grand finale that will have you begging for more, the Encore. Get ready to throw away those gloomy vibes because the Moulin Rouge finale is about to hit the stage with an explosion of energy and excitement. This Broadway spectacular knows how to go out with a bang, and the entire cast storms on stage for the grand finale that's all about pumping up the volume and cranking up the fun. Picture this. The vibrant can-can dancers are back, kicking up a storm, and the beats are reaching a fever pitch. The whole atmosphere is nothing short of spectacular. It's Moulin Rouge in its full dazzling glory, leaving the audience on their feet cheering for more. Because even in tragedy, Moulin Rouge knows how to make an exit that's pure entertainment magic. In the whirlwind of glitz, glamour, and the heart-stopping melodies, the songs of Moulin Rouge the musical have woven a tapestry of love, passion, and unbridled emotion. From the opening explosion of Welcome to the Moulin Rouge to the heart-wrenching crescendo of Crazy Rolling, each note has played a pivotal role in unfolding the story's layers. As characters serenade each other with the soulful Your Song and the iconic Come What May, the stage transforms into a canvas of love's triumphs and trials. The dazzling mashups such as El Tango De Roxanne and More, the Encore, add an electrifying twist, infusing the narrative with theatrical brilliance. Among the high kicks and grandeur, the poignant message echoes. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. Through a symphony of genres and emotions, Moulin Rouge the musical captures the essence of love's timeless story, proving that even in the face of adversity, love remains the show's ultimate triumph. As the curtains draw close on this episode, let me sprinkle some glitter on my Moulin Rouge connection. I haven't twirled under the cabaret lights of the live performance, but oh boy did the 2001 movie kickstart my Moulin Rouge love affair. Broadway's Siren Call got me hooked on the cast album, turning my room into a stage where I belted out every note. Flash forward to my dance journey, 2 years in, and the Moulin Rouge beats fueled my every pirouette. The opening number made me feel like I owned the stage. The Sparkling Diamond got a single ladies groove. Backstage Romance had me tangoing into the night, and the Encore, More, was just a carnival of pure joy. Someday, I'll be in the audience, but for now, the cast album and the YouTube videos are my Moulin Rouge escape. And there you have it, dear music enthusiast. We've just taken a whirlwind ride through the dazzling universe of Moulin Rouge the musical. From the splendor of Montmartre to the toe-tapping can-can beats, and from the heartwarming serenades to explosive melodies, this Broadway gem has given us a ticket to an emotional roller coaster. But guess what? The musical magic doesn't fade away here. Brace yourselves for next week's episode, where I'll be keeping the love theme alive and delving into a playlist dedicated to songs about self-love. So, mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get ready for another round of musical escapades that'll have you singing along. Until then, let the melodies of Moulin Rouge dance in your heart and get ready to celebrate the love. Self-love, that is. Peace out, everybody. Keep the music alive and stay tuned for more toe-tapping adventures. This has been the Music in Me podcast. Subscribe now so you don't miss a beat.